Yes, healthcare jobs. This is where unakuja, acha tuongee Kiswahili kidogo ndio watu wakupenda. Unasikia hapa ni sasa kuosha washosho na wanyanyezi mazi.
Like Sirgents.
Yeah, by the way una change.
Nurses don't do that.
Sasa kama umetoka Kenya utakuwa nurse immediately. Si lazima uanzie huko chini kuosha washosho. Acha kuambia watu uongo. Unakuja unaanza kuosha watu washosho na wachunga.
You can also guys work in a warehouse if you don't want to wash the washosho.
Acha tuongelelea washosho kwanza.
Okay.
Alafu
yeah. Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, you comment, and you press the notification bell. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back.
I'm
guys
here.
Today I have my friend and we are going to discuss about jobs. So we've been seeing this question in the comment section, especially on our TikTok page. We've been seeing this question more often and we're like, let's just talk about the jobs. Like let's talk about, especially those people are coming from other countries to come to the US, how it's gonna be for them for the first time to get their job and how they'll get the job, and then how to choose the job that they want.
Wow, that's a lot of questions. How they'll get the job, how to choose
how
the
they
job.
will come, how they start life,
Where are these people coming from?
From everywhere, any part of the world.
Okay, guys, if you're from Africa, you want to come to the US, just know there's a lot of jobs. There are too many jobs than the people available.
Exactly, that is true.
Because everywhere I go, I see we're hiring. We need
everywhere,
help.
literally.
We need help.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of
jobs.
Guys,
as for me, I'm gonna tell you my experience on my first job, and then he's gonna tell you his experience on his first job, and then now we're gonna like talk about the jobs in details and how to do the applications and yeah.
Awesome.
So for me, I'm gonna start, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I came and the first job that I did was manufacturing. We were making like bulbs.
They make the bulbs, the one we use?
Yeah, the bulbs.
Okay.
And then they were making the, how do you call the name? Is it in a steamer? Meter.
Oh, meter za kupima steamer.
Yeah, I forgot that is the meter za kupima. So one thing I liked about that job is the fact that, you know, you don't need an experience to do the job. Yeah, the only experience I think you need is just drawing. Yes.
You just need to draw?
Yeah, they tell you to draw.
What did you draw?
You just draw anything.
Then you get the job.
Yeah.
So you drew something. What did you draw anyway?
I think was it a flowers? Because you know when they give you when I started the job, they had like a map, and then I think that is where the drawing comes from.
Oh. So
they had some drawings to show you how to connect the circuit and stuff. Yeah, for me, I didn't have any experience, and I was brand new in the US, and
wow.
I started working the next month.
Wow. Yeah,
I liked the job, but it was a lot of work to do.
Too much work.
Yeah, too much work, and it was actually a 10-hour shift.
That's nice. That's nice. So for me, the first job that I got was a warehouse job, and I was making boxes. And the funny thing, you know, when I come from Africa, it's like, you know, I know a CV. But there's no CV here. They have a resume that is only one page. And I hated doing resumes because I have a lot of things to put, but it's only one page. But the good thing, the job that I got the first time, they didn't have to make me write the resume.
Wow, that's
and
nice.
The other thing was a cover letter. I don't do that. So they gave me a website that you go there, put your information, then it asks you some questions, your name, your experiences and stuff. And you know, I said I have like a 1 year experience of making boxes.
You lied. Actually, yes, that's guys, when they ask you something, just tell them you know. As much as you don't know, tell them you know, because when you go to the training, when you go to the floor to work, they actually train you.
Yes. And the lady who was a human resource manager called me, and she was like, "Oh, when are you gonna come for they did a call interview. And she was asking me questions that were from nowhere. I swear I don't know where those questions were from. She was like, "Oh, give us an example of a time that you handled pressure, like stress, and give an example."
What did you do?
And I said, "I don't remember." Then I was trying to lie. You know, it's on the phone.
Yeah, you can easily lie.
And it's English. And sometimes when you have like you have anxiety and you're overwhelmed, you know, even words don't come out.
Exactly,
I was sweating everywhere. And then she was like, the next question was like, okay, she asked me like 3 or 4 questions with examples. I don't know what I said, but she called me in for the physical interview. That's when things started kuchemka. Vitu zikachemka. Wakaniuliza, have you ever, ilikuwa tunafanya kazi kwa cooling, we make cooling parts for trucks. So wakaniuliza, do you have experience with temperatures and stuff? And nikamwambia nafanya kwa restaurants before, na tuko na freezer huko, na tuko na cooler.
Wow.
It's a bad example.
Yes.
Akaniuliza, have you ever used the voice thingy, the things that you put on the head and you have to talk to something? I said, yeah, I have experience. I call customers and I make orders. Like, Nico, off questions.
So why are you lying?
Because I didn't know how the experiences here are. Na sikuwa najua how to actually give what they want. I'm new.
And how to answer questions.
Yeah, I'm
right?
barely new.
So guys, we're going to be talking about different types of jobs that we get here. We're going to tell you a few that we know, and we'll try to explain to you how, like even one thing that I like about US is when you come, you're brand new. We have agencies, like hiring agencies. Like you go there, it's a company that you go there, you give them your resume, and then they look for a job for you.
Yes, and actually you don't have to strain. You don't have to struggle. They'll look for the job for you. Your thing is just drive. If you can drive, go there, do the job. If you don't like it, they give you another job.
Yes.
One thing you guys have to know is that there's so many jobs. You have to be picky, know what you want and how much money you want to make.
Yes, and you also choose the shift that you want. So we have first shift, second shift, third shift, and weekend shift. So you choose which schedule you want.
For most jobs.
So if you actually for most jobs,
office jobs, no.
Office jobs, yeah. No, but if you want to, like, you are a morning person, you can work in the morning and then in the afternoon you could. And then I was telling people, I did a video on my TikTok. I don't know if we can put it here for them to watch. And then I told them that when you come here, the more hours you work, the more money you make. So the less hours you work, the less money you make. So someone was misunderstanding what I said at first.
So what happens is, you guys, if you come to the US, they don't pay you monthly. People who are paid salaries are few. I see few people who get paid salaries, like they are paid at the end of the month or in the middle of the month twice. But most people in the US, they work on hours, like how many hours you put in.
Yes.
They pay you per hour, not per month, because it's going to be so much expensive to pay you per hour. So the hours you put in is the hours that you paid.
Yeah, so the more hours you work, the more money you get. Yeah, so we're going to talk about different jobs. We have healthcare jobs.
Yes, healthcare jobs. This is where unakuja, acha tuongee Kiswahili kidogo ndio watu wakupenda. Unasikia hapa ni sasa kuosha washosho na wanyanyezi mazi.
Like Sirgents.
Yeah, by the way una change.
Nurses don't do that.
Sasa kama umetoka Kenya utakuwa nurse immediately. Si lazima uanzie huko chini kuosha washosho. Acha kuambia watu uongo. Unakuja unaanza kuosha watu washosho na wachunga.
You can also guys work in a warehouse if you don't want to wash the washosho.
Acha tuongelelea washosho kwanza.
Okay.
Alafu unawaosha vizuri, unavalisha zile pampers kubwa, zinaitwa nini zile?
Diapers. Diapers for old people.
Zinaitwa pull-ups. Unambadilishia, unamuimbia kana anataka kulala, unampatia dawa, unamwambia kunywe dawa, alafu unamtembeza. It's very easy actually. But
then cleaning them is the hard part of it. And then we have those ones, you go to their homes, you take care of them and then come back. But there's those people that prefer that they have like it's kind of an apartment that only has the old people. Like let's say this apartment that has old people. So like living. 10 people, senior living. So like 10 people go to the building and then they work in all, like if they have like 10 apartments, they go work in all those 10 apartments. So you choose guys what you want. You don't have necessarily to go kuja kupanguza washosho. But the wood, I have
mbona unahepa hiyo ya kupanguza? That's part of the job.
Sijahepa, but I'm telling you guys, mimi personally
ataki job.
That's why nasema hivyo. But if you like it, you know, if you want to work in the healthcare center, you can actually do it. So nobody's gonna force you. You have to choose which job you want. But I have my friends who work in the healthcare and they tell me that like the more hours you work, like they are given more than 24 hours.
You can work.
So you can even work 24 hours if you want. So come when you learn to when you're hard working, like you just want to work and make money. Utaenda kwa healthcare.
Maybe the reason that I didn't want to work in those kind of places was nasikia stories hapo nje and I don't want it. Unapata unaenda kuosha mshosho, akiosha na mtu mwingine anakataa. Anataka tu uende umuoshe.
Yes. And then guys, it's not only men. A man can wash a woman. Yes, and a woman can wash a man.
Unaangalia tu kasusu kamshosho. Hizi hapo. Nikasema zi.
It's okay. Like that is work.
Yeah, niliuliza beshte yangu kama alizoea, akasema ilikuwa hard for the first time, alikuwa anajikana.
Kuna watu wengine hadi wanahara. Unajua watu wa Amerika wanakula hizi junk food. Maana mtu amekula ma junk food, mabanga, machi.
Beshte yangu mwingine alishow ati yeye akona client mmoja mwenye yeye anakaa kwa wheelchair for 15 years hajaitoka. Alafu anapupua hapo 3 days. Hataki mtu anaomba niache. Leave me alone.
Aka 2 days.
Inakamba kina dry. Ndio anakuja kusema kama ni clean me. So ni job ni poa inakulipa, alafu unapata do, unasaidia watu Africa. That's one of the good thing about this country. If you're not picky, there's money.
Yeah.
Job number 2.
Job number 2 is retail job. So retail jobs, you have to work in Kenya, you guys, or in other countries, you guys call it supermarket, but here in the US we call them stores.
Kama ni store ya kuweka mahindi.
Kama ni si store ya kuweka mahindi.
Hapa ni store fit.
Ni store fit iko na kila kitu, like kama Walmart ni store yenye iko na everything inside literally.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can work there as a cashier, you can work there as
a stacker.
Yeah, unaweza work there, mtu unatoa food kwa freezer, unakuja unaweka kwa how are they called racks? Yeah, I think that's
panga hizo vitu kwa racks.
Yes, unatoa kwa freezer kama ni nyanya unaleta unapanga hapo.
And unaweza kuwa hata cleaner, una mop, unasafisha bathrooms and stuff. Yeah, because hata kazi ya kuosha choo hapa ni fiti.
Yeah, I know some people that the place that I work right now, kuna mtu anaoshanga choo and they wanasema wanalipa 21.
Guy na vile tunadharau watu wa kuosha macho Kenya. Aki hapa
anafanya hiyo kazi whether you like it or not.
Ndio na drive gari yake.
A big car.
Kuja kuosha choo. Anyhow. Hizo jobs ziko by the way if you want to work in
retail jobs ni kama hizo unaweza work kama kwa store kingine kadogo tu hivi kama kwa gas station. So you can work there as a cashier. So that's another option. You don't necessarily have to work kwa hizo healthcare.
Yes, if you don't want to work in a healthcare industry, there's a bunch of jobs. The other job is transportation industry. Unataka ku drive mazee, unataka
kuna watu walikuwa nasema hivyo eti mimi nikitaka kuja nataka ku drive my truck.
Kama unaweza drive my truck, unaweza drive hizo ma truck.
Yeah,
it's a job. The good thing is unaenda unatrainiwa, unapata license inaitwa commercial driving license.
That's true.
Alafu hata mademu wana drive sana, si kama kwa Kenya unapata demu ana drive
watu
wanasimama hapa dem ana drive hiyo truck pa kuna sema guy mimi ni chali but hii yako fit. Unaona nipata dem mwingine anaendesha mabasi za school, basi kubwa hivi na mimi niko na gari kangu kadogo hapo ka vits kadogo hivi, nikasema nitaacha ujinga tanua gari kubwa. Like women are empowered here, anaweza fanya the same thing mwanaume anaweza fanya.
What a man can do, a woman can do 10 times better. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
That's true, by the way. And a lot of you don't have to, guys. You can be picky when any kind of job that you want. Kama unataka kufanya kama ni drive, unaweza drive bus ya shule, unaweza fanya deliveries outside here. Kuna watu wanatoa like someone gets a package from California and ileta all the way to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like there are those people, guys, who will try as much as possible. If we have our friends, they come and then they share the experience of trucking. If someone has the experience of transportation, and
mimi niko na experience ya kufanya delivery jobs actually is part of transportation.
It's the same, it's part of
nilikuwa nafanya delivery but mazo nafaa kuwa careful. Unajua unaweza enda hapo nje unadeliver mtu food, kumbe ako na kagana kupiga risasi ya haga usiku. Serious, acha kucheka. So unajua unampatia food hivi na mbele hizi kupiga kama unamuona anangoja ukigeuka hivi but nishaibiwa gari nikifanya deliveries actually, so it's risky sometimes. You have to be careful kama unafanya deliveries. Unaweza fanya na maybe company kubwa but tu wengine una deliver na unapata $10, unapata umepoteza hata gari. But those
I have a friend of mine, one day it was snowing outside, so alienda kudeliver food ya $15 like 10 miles ago, and then akakwama
10 miles away.
10 miles
Okay.
10 miles away, and then akakwama kwa snow. Do you know how much he paid? He paid $400 kutolewa hiyo gari hapo. So guys, when you choose to do delivery jobs, there are people who do actually full-time deliveries. Like kuna mtu anafanya Uber, mtu anafanya Lyft, mtu anafanya ingine ni gani? DoorDash. Like a lot of transportation jobs. Yeah, Grab
Hub. Walmart deliveries ni nyingi sana. Kama unaweza endesha gari, it's okay, you can do those jobs. Another thing is you have to know kwamba kila mtu almost ana drive. US.
Yes,
So unaweza kama passion yako ni kudrive maze, unakuja unaingia kwa barabara unapata extra coin cause huwezi lala tu njaa ati umekuwa lazy na umetoka Africa unakuja kustruggle kuhustle hapa US kuja tu kwame.
Yeah, another jobs zingine ni construction jobs. So guys, hizo zote tunawaambia
wacha kwanza. Nisikiaga construction jobs ni za wazungu. Africa wanaweza fanya construction jobs.
I've seen like 2 of them.
Black people.
But most of black people don't like.
Kwa sababu gani? Huko Kenya tunajua kazi ya mjengo ni ya watu maskini.
Guys, but there's a time nilikuwa, I think I used to be live on Facebook kitambo like last year 2021. Yeah, 2021. So nilikuwa naonyesha watu nje, alafu wakaona watu wanafanya mjengo. Mtu Kenya akaniza, kwani USA ndio wanafanya mjengo? Nikaambia mjengo hapa inalipa mzuri sana kuliko hata hiyo healthcare.
Mjengo unaweza pata nalipo $70 an hour.
Yes. Unapata mtu like maybe watu wako na hao, unapata mtu maybe tap yake imeharibika, anaita mtu anakuja hapa anafanya 5 minutes but unamlipa $200.
Exactly.
So what you quantity, I don't, most of them that do plumbing, I like our working, most of them na house unakuja kwako ana fix kitu unampea 200. I remember nyumbani nilikuwa anaishi, mtu alikujanga akatengeneza heat akaombanga 250. Nikamuuliza what 250 zote na amekuja ametengeneza heat peke yake na and it took him like 10 minutes.
Alikuja na heat yeye?
Yeah, alikuja tu kufix. There is something I think iliharibika, so alikuja akafix akaitisha 250. I was like what?
Yeah, so alafu pia mimi nishaenda kupaka nyumba rangi, nilikuwa nafanya painting. Hizi job za mkono, kuweka carpets, they are very easy. Nimewekea watu carpet, nimefanya painting, bathroom kuchange hizo seats ni easy, ni plug and play. Ni job zenye kama uko very smart ukikuja hapa usilalie masikio, changamka hapo nje utapata. Hata mimi fanya kazi ya kukata miti. Kukata mti ni 1500 mti moja.
Aki makazi umefanya hiyo.
Nilikata miti, tulikuwa tunapanda na best yangu na mimi sikuwa najua kupanda mti. Anapanda huko juu. Mimi niko hapa chini ni mtu wa mkono. Anamwambia, kata inaanguka. Mimi tulikatia mti mkisi fulani huko mti. Hapo savage. Hapo Vanswe.
Mbona unasema mkisi?
Si ni best yetu ni mkisi mpoa. Alitupikia by the way baadaye. So, best yangu ako huko juu anakata mti akatupatia kamba tuvute ndio isiende place. Wajui kiangukia harufu ni pesa nyingine.
Yeah.
Hiyo mti ilikuwa mzito. Acha kamba ikatike. Kwa kama 6 tunavuta. Tukalaliana kwenda huko kwa msitu. Nimekata miti. Akatulipa tao by the way. $1,000 kukata kama mti.
Yeah, alafu kuna hospitality jobs. So hospitality jobs ni kama za kufanya housekeeping. So guys, let me tell you, I also saw this question. Mtu alikuwa anasema about maid. Guys, don't ever come from Africa ukuje place yenye there's a lot of works that you can do and then una decide unaanza kufanya maid like they are not called maids, they are housekeepers, whereby unapata kama ni hotel, mtu anakuja ana change bed sheet, ana clean, ana change towels. That is, if you want to do that job you can still
hotel,
do
hotel ndio ile Kenya inaitwa lodging.
Hotel
Kenya ni place ya kula food. Hapa
ni restaurant but sasa place ya kulala maybe umetoka maybe another state umekuja hapo unaenda kwa motel, they call it motel ama hotel. So ukienda kulala hapo kuna watu wanakuja wanafanya housekeeping, they make sure they change the beddings. If you want to do that kind of job guys, pia ziko pia kama unaweza kufanya front desk kama ile like huko watu wakikuja kwa motel unataka kufanya front
receptionist
desk. Receptionist you can still do that. So you have a bunch of them like you can,
because kuna mtu nimeona ananiambia imagine niko Gulf naweza pata kazi ya kupika, kazi ya nyumba. There's nothing kama hiyo hapa. Kitu kuleta umfanyie kazi ya nyumba no. Kama ni daycare unapeleka mtoto daycare, it's professional. Sio tunaleta mtu kwako anakaa anakulelea mtoto. And no, wewe ungechukua hiyo experience yako uende uemploy kazi kubwa.
Yeah, there's another thing that I forgot to mention kwa healthcare. So, bitangu aliniambia au watu when you take care of them. Unajua Kenyans tuko arrogant, tuko cruel saa zingine. Upige mtu unaitwa 911.
Yes.
If you make a mistake umuguze hivi. Unajua they have cameras in the house, most of the senior living places. So ufanye makosa tu umuguze na umugonge, hata kumgonga hadi ufanye anything that ana feel uncomfortable unaitwa makarao.
So
and that is it.
Hapa ni first world country, response ya police na kila kitu ni 3 minutes. Hata kabla amalize kufinya hivi washajua uko location gani, washakuja. Anyway, kuna watu wako US, the people watching these things from the US. We might not be having every detail. You can put your comments down here. Give us what you think.
different types of job that we haven't mentioned.
And you can also tell us your experiences. How was your experiences, especially?
Yes. I think that is what we should do. We should like bring more people to this channel so that they can tell us their first experience when they came, how they got their first job. Did they like
Exactly.
Yeah, because those guys, so those are the few different types of jobs that we've told you. So you can choose. We told you about the shift. You can choose any shift that you want. Kama wewe mtu asubuhi, you can still wake up in the morning and still go work. Kama wewe ni mtu wa jioni, pia unaweza enda job. So you have to choose what you want to do.
Mimi ni mtu wa usiku. I can stay awake the whole night, but usiniamshe asubuhi. Kuna job. So your story mazemi naenda job sasa ni usiku. Tuonana and I wish you all the best. Ukikuja US, ukikuja kazi yake. Tunda bye.
Bye, see you.
Bye. It was nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Bye.
Guys, thank you guys. May God bless you. I'll see you next time when you see us. Bye. Adios.